If you've got a massive tibia, femur fracture, when it goes apart like this, and then yours actually penetrated the skin, didn't it? It came out. Disgusting. So as they do this, the surgeon later on comes and like yanks your leg back and like realigns them and then puts a plate across there, right? In the hours or days between those two things happening, the fracture and the surgical revision, a big lump of congealed blood, which sits in there, and it's bone marrow and blood and all this stuff. It sits in the space. So when the ends of the bone go back together, they stand off each other slightly by virtue of the big clot of blood that's sitting in there. That clot of blood then does something pretty cool. Basically, the red blood cells, they de-differentiate. So they turn back into a type of stem cell, and then they then turn back into bone cells. So the red blood cells become the new bone cells. Now, because there's a gap, you end up with standoff, the bone ends up longer.
Right.
And almost always, if it happens in your young years, the growth rate then remains the same, but the bone ends up 5-6 millimeters longer.